Hi guys, I welcome you to today's video, and this video is going to be the alert handling once again, and this is session 2. In our session 1 we have already seen what is alert and what are the different types of alert that you can see in the web pages, and after that also we have seen what are the different behaviors of the alert, right? What type of alert and what are their different behaviors that we have also seen. Also we have seen that how to handle an alert, right? This part also we have discussed in our last video, and we can see that we can say that how to switch to an alert, right? This is also we have seen, and also we have discussed about the different methods that is present in alert interface. So and we have seen that we have accept, dismiss, get text, and we have send keys, right? These are the four methods we have present there in the alert interface. So we have already discussed on these things, and also we have seen how to write the code for accept, how to write dismiss or get text. These are the things that we have already seen in our previous video. So guys, if you have not gone through the previous video, so I'll request you to first watch the previous video, and I will be providing you the link of the previous video in the description part, and also you can find the GitHub code. That link is also provided in the description part. And in today's video we are going to cover the remaining parts of the alert handling, that is one handling, that is send keys, which is pending. So we will be seeing how to handle this send keys things, and what are the send keys things in alert handling we have to take care about, right? So these are the things that we are going to discuss in today's video. Also we will be seeing what are the different type of exception you may face at the time of actual working. So those kind of exceptions will be seeing, and how to handle those exceptions in real time. So these are the things we are going to discuss on the exception handling of alert. And after that we will be seeing that there might be different scenarios when you are trying to handle an alert, when you are trying to switch to an alert, and but the alert is taking some time to some time to appear into the web page, right? So this kind of scenarios, how to handle those dynamic behavior of an alert, so that is something we are going to discuss in this video also. And one more thing that is very important, which is nothing but the different interview questions on alert you may face at the time of interview. So those things we are also going to be discussed in this video. So let's start from the first topic of today's video, that is nothing but send keys, how to handle send keys, what are the situations and when to perform send keys in alert, right? So I'll take you to the website, and we can see, let's see a demo of the this kind of alerts first. After that will be going into the coding, right? So here you can see I have one button, add employee ID. This is the button. If you press here on this button, you can see there I have one text box is in the alert, right? The in previous video we have seen only alert with some text, but we did not have any text box, right? So this one you have seen this is with some message only, but it do not have any input boxes, right? But in this now, if you see into this button add employee ID, this alert box is having with a input field, it is asking you to pass the employee ID. Once again, you cannot use the ID, you cannot find the locator of the particular input box. If you try to do right click, and you can see there is no inspect option of this present here, right? So you cannot get the expert of this field because it is an alert. So for alert you cannot get any expert or any locator, any kind of locators you cannot find of this is. So in this case we have to use the alert interface once again, and it has it has send keys method. So that method will be utilizing for this alert, and with this send keys we will be able to send the data into this particular text field, right. So let's do it. So what we will do, we will first get the first element of this add employee id and we will be clicking on it. Once you click, this pop-up window will be open and we will be entering some text and we will click on OK button, right. This is our task. Once you enter some text into here, so let's say I am entering text 1 2 3. So you can see this the data you have entered, that is reflecting here also. It is saying success, your employee id is test 1 2 3. So this is kind of verification you can do also. Whatever text you will be entering into that pop-up window, that text is displaying here in this particular label, right. So this is something we are going to test, this is something we are going to perform in our script right now. Now quickly let me create the XPath of this particular button. So I'll just inspect it, add employee id. I have id of this button, so I'll create an XPath for this. So this is a button and I'll say add that id equals, and then so this is the XPath of this particular button, right. So let me copy it, and what I'll do, I'll go to my IntelliJ, and this is previous days class. So I'll create a new class, I'll say alert handling class 2 as handling 2, right. So I have created alert handling. So let me create one method. Let's say I'll create public void handling alert 2, right. One second, if I have, so I have JUnit, let me mark it as test also, okay. So I'll use at the test tag, okay. So now I'll be copying the previously this initial lines of code, so I do not have to rewrite it once again. So just copy it and paste it over here, and I'll copy WebDriver driver, and similarly I have to, I will be doing the quit operation, right. Now I have launched, I have navigated to the home page, and after that what I will do, I will be clicking on this particular button, right. So I will be copying this XPath and I will say driver dot find element, and then by dot XPath I will be using. Inside of this I will paste this XPath and I will say click, right. Now as soon as I click on this particular button, that pop-up window will be open, and then I will be getting that window into a alert reference, so that I can take some action onto it, right. So I'll say alert equals driver dot switch to dot alert. This is something we have already know, right. So what after that what I will say, we will say alert dot, you will be getting the send keys option, right. So let me say send keys and say, and I am passing, it will be, we have to pass, let's say employee id. So I'll say emp001, right. So this is something, the text I am going to pass, and after as soon as I passed, enter the text and I have to click on OK button, right. For OK button I will say accept. It will accept the open alert, right. After that, what we will do, we will be getting the text that is being displayed over here. So let's create an XPath for this also, and this id has is output. So I'll just create an XPath of this field, and this is my div. So this is my XPath, and I'll say driver dot find element, and inside of this by dot XPath I'll say, I'll paste it, and after that I will say get text, right. And let's store it into a variable. So let's say string text equals this, and let's print it. So print text, right. So we will be seeing that what is the print statement is giving. Let's run it quickly. So if I run it, so browser launched, it click on the button and it is opened, and it enter the text also, but everything is um, run so fast, right. So let's give some wait time so that we can see what happening there. So what I'll do, after clicking on this particular button, we'll be giving some wait time, right. So I'll say thread dot sleep, and I'll say 2 seconds of wait time. Let's handle the exception. So just throw it. After accepting, we'll be giving another wait time. Let's say sleep and 2 second of wait time. So let's run one again. So you can see the alert is opened, and it before accepting also, let's give some wait time so that you can see the text is entered into the input field. And so let's run once again. So it will click on the field, and you can see it is enter the text, and we got the text that we are passing from here, right. So this is working fine. Now this is how we have to work with the send keys operation, right, in alert. So you can see we got that how to do perform the send keys. We have to create the instance of the alert, and as soon as you created instance, you can use the send keys operation, and that this will enter it. This will do the tasks of send keys to the alert, and as you once you do the accept alert, then we can get we are getting the we are fetching the text from the field, and we are able to see the print output, right. This is the output that we got from the page, right. So this is how send keys is work with the text with the alert. Now discuss about the send keys, the first topic of this video, right. Now let's discuss about the different exceptions in alert. There are different type of exceptions may occur at the time of alert. So let's see quickly. Let's say let's talk about one scenario. You clicked on this particular button, right, or anywhere in this web page, and let's say the button click did not work properly, but application is not working properly. So might be alert is not appearing, right, or you click the button and alert is not appearing at all. So in that case, might be in that case, let's say you are trying to switch to an alert, then what happened, right. So in this case, alert will not open in your UI. So this switch will not be working also, right. So how to create this scenario? We can simply, let's say I am not going to click on this particular button, right. So if you are not going to click, so what will happen, right. So if you are not clicking, let's say let me create a new. So I'll create one class, another test method, so that this one is not, we are not going to make any changes. So let's say 2 underscore 1. This is another method, test method, right. So in this method, what we will be doing, we will not click on this particular button, and we are expecting, let's remove this. We are expecting to see some alert, right. We are trying to switch to an alert. That means the alert is not coming into an web page, and we are trying to switch to an alert, right, without clicking on the button. So definitely the alert, if the alert is not present and you are trying to switch an alert, definitely this is something Selenium will not be able to perform, right. And definitely this is going to provide you an exception. So let's run this program and see what happens. So you can see it open the browser application, and after that, if you go to the my program, so you can see it, I got an exception, right. Yeah. So in this case, so my browser has opened, but I did not perform the click operation onto the button, so I got an exception. And that exception, if you look onto this exception print statement, you can see I got an exception, that is the, if you see the exception is no alert present exception, right. So this is the name of the exception, no alert present exception, and it is saying you, it is providing us the message that no such alert in the web, right. So this is something, an exception which you may face during the handling of alerts. So you have to know that what is the reason behind of this exception, right. So we got an exception. First exception what we got is no alert present exception. So if someone asks you what is no alert present exception, in the sense alert is not present, right. And when it is occur, it is occurs when you are trying to switch to an alert and the alert is not present in the UI. In this case, this kind of exception will occur. So we can say when we are trying to access an alert and the alert is not present, or you can say appear in the web page, right. So in this scenario, in this case, you will be getting the exception no alert present exception, right. So interviewer may ask you that what is no alert present exception, or they may ask you, tell me one exception name you faced during the alert handling. So you can definitely say no alert present exception, this is one of the exception you may face. And what is the reason behind of alert, because you are trying to switch to an alert which is not present in the UI, right. Yeah. So now the topic, now the thing is then how to handle this kind of alert. So let's see what you can do. We can write an try case block inside of this try case block. So you can use your alert handling code, right. So let's cut it and paste it over here, and after that we have to handle it with case, right. So I'll be using no alert present exception, and I will say no alert present exception. Inside of this, just let's pass in message that alert is not present. We can see alert is not present, right. So in the how, so this way we can handle the alert, and now definitely the alert is not present. So this statement will also not going to work. So let's remove this one, right. So if I run this now, so it will simply launch the browser and open the application, but alert is not present. So exception occur, and it will go to the catch statement and it will print the statement, right. So whatever print statement you have given, right. So we are not getting the exception right now because we handle it into a cache, right. So now let's see another type of exception. Let's say you have closed the exception, you have, let's say by mistake, instead of entering text into the alert field, right, you have closed the exception. Let's create another test case. So I am going to create another test, and I'll say this one is 2 underscore 2, and instead in here what we will do, after doing the alert except, we will be trying to do the send case. So when this kind of scenario may occur, this kind of scenario may occur at the time of, let's say you by mistakenly close the alert which is opened, and after that you are trying to perform some action onto the alert, right. So in this case what happened, so let's remove the catch statement also, so that we can get the alert name also, what alert is going to be appear. So I'll remove this try block also, and I'll just quickly make it properly indented. Now in this step we are accepting the alert. After that the alert will get dismissed, alert is not no longer present in the UI. Now we are trying to take some action into the alert, right. So let's run it quickly. Now our script got, you can see now we once again we have got the exception, and the same exception we got, right. It is saying that no alert present exception, means if the alert it was appeared, but after that we somehow it got dismissed, either we dismissed from script by using alert dot accept or dismiss, or somehow it got dismissed, somehow it got disappeared from your UI, and after that you are trying to perform some action with this alert. So once again you will be getting the no alert present exception, right. Now let's talk about another type of exception, that another situation, right. Now the question is, let's say there are some cases where the alert can appear some late, right, with some delay. Alert may appear with some delay. So the next topic for of this class, here you can see how to handle alert which appear with delay, right. How to handle this kind of situation with the alerts which are appearing some delay, with some delay. Means let's say as soon as you click on the button, the alert may not present at the after just clicking on the button, right. So let's copy this method once again. I will be taking this, and on top of this we will be creating another test method, right. So I'll do, so let's say this one I am saying my 3, and after that we'll be clicking on it, and let's say after that it takes some time and to appear the alert, right. So how to handle those kind of dynamic behavior, or might be you are working in a scenario where an alert is taking some delay, right, taking 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, or but the delay is not fixed, right. Might be it can sometime it can take 10 seconds, sometime it can say take 2 seconds, or sometime it can take more than of 10, means 15 second also it may take. So how to handle those kind of dynamic delay in the alert appearance, right. So in this case what we can do, we can use we can use wait here, so that we have, there are 3 type of wait. One is explicit wait, implicit wait, and fluent wait, right. So we can utilize the explicit wait here, and with that, using explicit wait, what will be saying that we will ask our driver to wait for the alert to be present. So let's create an wait object over here. So we'll use WebDriver wait, and we'll say wait equal to new WebDriver wait. We'll be passing the driver over here, and we'll say this time delay, let's say we are providing maximum delay of 20 seconds, right. Remember guys, this 20 is doesn't mean that it will be always waiting for 20 seconds. It will be always maximum 20 seconds. It may, if it get the particular field, particular things you are looking for within 1 seconds, so it will perform and it will go ahead step, it will go ahead of the field, right? But it will not always wait for 20 seconds. So remember this. Now before switching to an alert, what we will do, we will do it, we will add a dynamics wait. So we will be using wait and dot until. So here we will see expected conditions, expected condition dot alert to be present. You will get one method here, alert is present. So this method is going to help us to wait for particulars, to wait for the alert to be present in the UI, and maximum how much second it will alert, it will wait for alert to be present. It will be waiting for maximum 20 seconds, that time you have defined over here, right? So this way you can use the dynamic behavior of alert into your web page. So this is the statement that we have to use. So we can see handling dynamic wait time for an alert to be present in the UI, right? So this is how you can handle alert is present or not in the web page, and it will wait for the alert to, until unless it is present, it will not move to the next line. Once it is present in the UI, so it will move to the next line and it will start execution. So let's run this program. Perfect. So our test got executed, it got passed, right? So now this is how these how to handle different kind of situations in alert handling in Selenium. So we got to know that what are the exceptions you may face in alert, and how to handle different situations of alert handling in Selenium. For we have discussed handling alerts, and the things we have discussed over here is send keys we have already discussed, right? And how to handle different situations in send keys in alert handling. And also we have seen one exception, which you know, no alert present exception, when this kind of alert appears in your web page. Now let's talk about another thing. Let's say in this example we have seen that the alert is not present in the UI, and you are trying to perform some action into the alert, right? So in that case you will be getting no alert present exception. Now let's talk about another scenario. Let's say you click onto this particular button and the alert is present into the UI, right? Now you are trying to perform some action into any of the other page. So what happen in that case? So let's say if the alert is present, I want to enter some text into this particular field, right? So let's say I will try to enter some text into this field, and what happen if I am not handling the alert and you wanted to perform some other operation into other field, right? Then what happen? Let's see. Let's create an export of this particular field. Let's see, this is an ID. So and the tag name is input. So this is the export of this particular field, and let's quickly create another test case for this. So I'll go to my IntelliJ. So here let's create another test case. So I'll copy it, and here I will paste it over here, right? So I'll rename it as 4, and the scenario is right now what I will do, I will click on this particular button so that the alert will be present, and after that I am not going to handle the alert, right? So what I will do, as soon as I click on this particular button, the alert will be opened. So, and after opening the alert, I am not going to handle the alert, but I want to enter data into some other field. This happened by mistake. Let's say you the alert is appear into an web page where you are doing some automation testing, and you are not handling the alert, right? So what happened in that case? So let's see with an example. Let's say again, now I am going to get that particular field I wanted to interested look onto it. So I'll be copying the expert of this particular field, and I'll be using over here, and I'll do some send keys, right? So let's say send keys, I'll say test 123. This is the data I'm going to send. Let's see what happened. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. So I'll say thread dot sleep, I'll say 3 seconds, right? So after 3 seconds of wait time, I am trying to enter data into this particular field, and so what happened without handling the alert. So let's run this program. See, alert is opened. Now my script is got terminated, you can see here, and I got an exception, unhandled alert exception. So this is another exception which you may face at the time of working. So it is saying unexpected alert opened, alert text, enter your, this is the alert property, it is passing, it is giving you the name. So from here you can able to understand that which alert appeared in your web page, right? So here the reason of that exception is nothing but unexpected alert open. So that means the alert you are not expecting, in the sense, in the script nowhere you are written the code for alert handling, right? You are not handling the alert. So that's why it is saying that alert is unexpected. So now you got another type of exception in alert handling, and that is nothing but your unhandled alert exception. And when this kind of alert exception occurs, when there is an alert occurred in your web page and you are trying to perform some action into other fields, right? In this case, you will not be able to perform any tasks until unless you handle the alert, right? So in this case you will be getting the unhandled alert exception. So this is another exception you have to remember. So we already got two different type of alert exceptions, right? So this is nothing but my first one is no alert present exception, and this is unhandled alert exception, right? So what is the reason of unhandled alert exception? We already discussed that it is nothing but when an alert, I can say when an alert appear in UI and without handling the alert, if we try to handle other elements in the web page, this exception occurs, right? So this is the reason behind of this exception occurrence. So you got now you got that there are two different exception you may faced. One is no alert present exception, and another is unhandled alert exception. I hope this two alert is now clear to you guys, and you can explain it to everyone when this kind of alert exception presents and the reason you got, and if this kind of alert present, this kind of alert appears, exception appears at the time of your test case execution. So you got the reason what you need to do, right? So now let's quickly move to the next topic, different interview questions in alert. For this, in our last video I have already shared the different interview questions with you guys. Now I will go to there in alert handling. So on alert, so yeah, So these are the different alert exceptions, the interview questions on alert you may face. So the first question is, what is an alert in Selenium, right? So this is something alert in Selenium. You can say what is an alert. The question it may appear. So we can say that in web browser, when you are performing some actions, you may face some JavaScript alert that we have to handle in Selenium script. That is nothing but our alert, right? And here the next question is, how to handle alerts in Selenium. So for handling the alerts, we have alert interface in Selenium WebDriver, and that interface provide us uh, different methods like let us say accept, dismiss, or we have get text to get the text from the alert, or we have send keys to send some text into the alert, and we have divert dot switch to dot alert, right? This is the method we have to handle. We have to switch to particular alert. So in this, for this question you have to say we have divert dot switch to dot alert. This is the command we have in Selenium, and by using this command we can switch to the particular alert. After that we can perform the actions that we wanted to do. So actions like we have accept or dismiss, or we have get text, or send keys, whatever is the requirement, we have to take action accordingly, right? In the next question is, what are the methods available in alert. So this is already I have already told now. So alert, there are different methods available in alert. Let us say get text, and we have accept, we have dismissed, we have dismiss, and we have send keys. So these are the different methods, right? And after that the next question is, how do you retrieve the text from an alert. So definitely for this and for this operation we have to use get text method, right? So you guys know. And what happen when you try to access an alert but the alert is not present in UI. So this is something we have already seen right now. So you have seen that we got an exception, that is nothing but no alert present exception. So you can say that if the alert is not present in the UI and you are trying to access, so that we will be getting no alert present exception in Selenium, right? After that the next question is, how to enter text in a input prompt alert, right? So for that case you can say that we have to switch to the alert, and we have to use alert dot send keys, and this send keys is going to enter some text into the input box of the prompt alert, right? So you can say you can answer it like this way. And the next question is, what are the exceptions you faced in alert handling. We already seen there are two exceptions. One is no alert present exception, and another is unhandled alert exception, right? So I think those two exception also you can describe when both of the exception occurs. When no alert exception, no alert present exception occurs, and another is unhandled alert exception when these two exception occurs into an UI. So you can describe, you can discuss that also, right? And our next question, no alert present exception, right? It should be no alert present exception. No alert present exception occur, and what are the reason behind of it. So already we have discussed on this thing, that what is no alert present exception. It is nothing but the alert you are expecting to get in the UI, but the alert is not occurred, right? So in that case our script would get give an exception, that is nothing but no alert present exception, and the reason is alert is not loaded into the UI, right? So that is the reason. And the next question is, what is unhandled alert exception. This is nothing but alert that you have not handled, right? You are not handling. So that means when you are working on automation into a web page, your test case is running, and by any chance, any luck, one alert is appeared into the UI and you did not handle it, or might be some unexpected alert is appeared. You are not expecting to alert that to be appeared into the UI. So in that case, what happen, the script will get terminated, it will give you an exception, and that exception is nothing but your unhandled alert exception, right. So yeah, this with this we have already covered these questions that you may face during the interview on alert. And we also, in this today's video, we have seen we have covered the complete topic on alert. There are the topic what is alert and introduction, there are different type of alert, different methods, how to work with different different methods of alert, and how to work with the what are the different type of exceptions, those exceptions also we have discussed, right. And also how to handle the exceptions, what are the situations of exceptions, these are the things that we have already discussed in 2 session of alert handling classes, right. So I hope this is come to a useful video to you guys, and let me know if the things are clear to you guys. If it is not clear, then let me know where you are getting not cleared, or whatever whatever questions you have, you are facing into interview, or you are facing challenges in your work. So let me know in the comment section, so I can reply you, or I can create a video on that, so that it will be helpful for you guys. And I will see you on our next video. And you can suggest also what are the things that you want to know, what are the challenges you are facing, so I can create a video on this. And till then, this complete you can see the coding I'll be uploading into the GitHub page, and I'll be providing you the link into the video description, so you can go through the code repository in GitHub, so you can see the code from your side also, right. So till then, stay happy and let me know, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks and bye.